Greetings and welcome to another one of Professor Macabro's Totally Blind Bot Horror DVD Updates. I am here to regale you with another bunch of movies that I don't know that much about, I have never seen, but I found to add to the ever-expanding horror collection. So let's get started, shall we? First off, starring Malcolm McDowell, Inhabited, like yes, in inhabiting a place. Again, I have not seen any of these movies that I'm about to share, so bear with me. So yes, anything with Malcolm McDowell, I will pick it up and check out, cause why not? Next up, Dead Before Dawn. This looks to be a horror comedy. It stars Christopher Lloyd, Doc Brown himself, and it appears to be that Doc Brown, in this alternate dimension, instead of being a scientist, he was a keeper of the occult, and these kids steal a book, unleash a spell, and anyone that sees these kids kills himself and becomes a zombie. So that sounds very interesting. This one's a weird one. Bad Chicken. It's about these three puppets that apparently are bad, and they do bad things. This one I did start, and let me tell you, it's pretty weird. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty weird. So again, about these three puppet chickens that convinced this lady to do a what's that thing called that I never watch? A reality show, and about the death of her cat, and they take them to the desert, and madness ensues. Very, very weird so far. Another one of these Masters of Horror DVDs that, again, has water damage. Honestly, at this point, if I find one of these DVDs that does not have water damage, I will feel personally offended, because it will throw my collection out of whack. Every single one of these Masters of Horrors DVDs that I found has had certain degree of water damage, and it just seems to be par to the course at this point. So having a pristine DVD will offset the collection, but this one is called Le Chocolat. Well, it's actually chocolate, but I try to make it sound fancy. Next one, if you've been following my channel, you know that I adore vampires. The vampire is my favorite movie monster. If I myself would become a vampire, I would enjoy it very much, because then I would have lots and lots of years to watch all the horror movies that I buy and for some reason never get a chance to check out. So I'll be able to watch everything, and if Near Dark has taught me anything, all you need is a blood transfusion and you're back to human. So, but this one is Blood Immortal. Again, anything with vampires, I will buy it without even questioning. Next one, Don't Blink. Don't Blink. There's a lot of horror movie titles that have the don't. Don't go to the woods, don't go to the cemetery, don't go this, don't do that, don't breathe, whatever. And this one is Don't Blink. I have not seen it. Next one is Awake. Yes, being awake sucks. I would rather be asleep. But this one, based on the description on the back, is about this guy that wakes up and the police are after him and he's trying to piece together what the heck is going on. But looks not so much to be a horror, but more like a thriller, but why not? Next one is The Boat. It's about a boat. Will it be like Ghost Ship? Ghost Ship was about a boat? I don't know. Will it be like, what was that really cool one? I want to say Triangle? I might be wrong, The one with about this group of people that go sailing and their boat gets fucked up and then they find themselves in another boat, but it's a time loop thing. That one's really good. I want to get that one, but this one is called The Boat. I'll have to watch it and let you know what it's about. For a moment, I was afraid that this might be a bootleg. But I don't know, the packaging is one of these cardboard packagings, so I don't rightly know, but it's a Spirit in the Glass is what it is. And I like Asian horror, and it appears to be of that nature. But again, for a moment I thought it was bootleg, but that's a seal of approval, so I don't know. We shall have to see to determine what that's about. And the last one I will regale you in this pickup video is Harvest of Fear. Yes, Harvest of Fear. Because, you know, when times are tough and you can't grow tomatoes, why not harvest some fear? It's basically the same thing, I guess. No idea. Probably based on a farm. Who knows? I will watch it. That's the thing about collecting horror movies. I don't discriminate. I blind buy in these situations horror DVDs, and sometimes, yes, I do come across some very, very bad junk. Sometimes I find a hidden gem, a diamond in the rough, if you will. That totally takes me by surprise, and I'm like, I'm glad I bought that one. But so far, horror movies have been very kind to me. I rarely come across a horror movie that's boring. So far, admittedly, I do have to watch a couple of movies that I've bought and haven't had the time to sit down and watch, but I'll get to them. Maybe one day I will become a vampire and have all the time in the world. We'll see. Also, let me know what you think about the new light setup. My videos were too bright. I don't like too bright. So now I have a different moody atmosphere that I want to go for. So let me know if I achieved it. Recommend what I can do to tweak it a little. Or if you prefer me going back to the regular old style of lighting. I actually prefer this one a bit. It's nice and dark. I like it. So, stay tuned. Eventually, when I upload another horror DVD update, I'll try to not do so many blind buys and actually pick up some stuff that I know I will enjoy. But until then, like always, I wish you all a good evening.